What is this warmer view? And I saw the Eiffel Tower every day from my apartment. Or maybe I have a house that overlooks the White House. Imagine that. If I have a great location in terms of its importance to the city, and at the same time I have every amenity and every necessity fulfilled without going great distances, well, that for me will be the perfect location for a home. Do you want to know where I found this perfect home? Then subscribe, hit the bell icon, and start counting the minutes. Hi, I'm Mamati Chari, and today I have donned a completely new cap. I'm going to be reviewing a home for you. Isn't that exciting? Located right at the Five Cross Junction on Pantheon Road, diagonally opposite Hotel Ashoka, these premium residences are truly a new landmark in an area surrounded by some of Chennai's oldest landmarks. Although situated in Chennai's central business district area, the best part about RWD Corniche is that the greenery that surrounds it is definitely not going to change for many more years to come. Chennai is synonymous with art, architecture, culture, and tonloads of history. I have come here to see this apartment building in a very historical location of Chennai. The police commissioner's office is here, and right next to it is the police K9 unit. This away is Museum Theatre and the Egmore Museum, and of course there is the railway station and the railway museum. We also have Spencer Plaza, we have Museum Musicals, all of these very old, architecturally rich, historic buildings which are in use today. You're right, I'm bang in the center of Egmore. It also has a lot of facilities. Let's check out what is where. But the one thing I don't love is this, the noise. We'll go in, we'll check out the ground. I'm okay with the noise, the sound level's there. But the sound level and the noise has to be much lower inside the building. That is primary for me. Let's go check out what RWD Corniche looks like, yeah? Welcome to RWD Corniche in Egmore. Okay, it's like about 80% of all the noise from outside is done. Is it going to be the same inside the apartments?
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
Okay, I want to go see this now.
Yeah, sure, we can.
Yeah?
Just take it.
My helmet? Okay. Come with me. Let's check this out. The entire property is an acre and a half in area. Now that's really big for a place like Egmore. And on this acre and a half, the open space reserve is 10%. And now that is a huge space. Now there are 2 blocks and there are a total of 14 floors in each block and a total of 127 apartments overall. Now for these 127 apartments, the car parks allotted is 163, which I think is an awesome number. And these are open, covered and mechanical. When I say mechanical, the multi-level car parks that use hydraulics too, and I think that's super cool. Also the square footage. Now these apartments come in 2 and 3 bedroom options and the square footage is 1340 to 1591. The price per square foot is 16,000 and of course there's a floor rise premium which is 100 rupees per floor, which I still think is kind of okay considering where we are and the way this thing looks. Right now it's under construction, of course, as you can see, and I believe this is the right time to check this out, because if I do decide to pick up an apartment here, then any changes that I want are going to be mine, within reason of course. There's a shell apartment which is almost done and they said we can take a look at it. Let's go check that out. So this is A103, the shell apartment. It's 1,591 square foot, 3 BHK, with an awesome door, gauge of the safety latch and the top latch. Now this corridor itself for me, this foyer area, is not too wide but not too narrow either. For me, air and light are very important in a space. There's a nice dining area here and I could probably seat about 6 people for a nice dinner party. PVC sliding doors, they're heavy but they're butter soft and butter smooth. It's pretty nice actually, even if I get one of those really large flat screens or OLEDs, one of those curved television screens. Well, this is a very cute sized kitchen. I get a sink in here, but there's also another service area, which is interesting. But I get a washing machine in here, and I'm separated from the top and the bottom floors by ledges, which means I can have my clothes hanger here. The 3 bedrooms, and there's a common powder room. Let's check those out. The finish here kind of jumps. It's as though the tiles have been laid and then the walls have been built, which is never the way it is done. But yeah, so the tiling would be a concern for me. And the frames alone are teak wood. Remember that. The body of the doors are not teak. And right here is the bathroom, the powder room. Comment for that. And I have one issue though. I don't think that's going to take a tub. That doesn't have space for that. Maybe because it's in construction stage, I could figure something out. This is nice. The same kind of PVC finished windows, because there are 2 windows diagonally opposite which are of the same pattern and size. And then there is one which kind of works because it's the double version of these windows. But this is odd. It feels kind of out of place because this is not openable, but the room by itself is nice. There are multiple electrical outlets everywhere. So if the bed comes there and the fan point is here, I have to get up from my bed to come and turn this off. So watch out on the electricals. This feels a little random for me. I love the tiling again in the bathroom, but it's only shower space. Of course, there's space for a nice large sink here. Let's see the children's room. It's got a similar kind of bathroom. The doors have locks. If you have children that are very young, you know that they're going to take off all the locks, right? It's cute. It's the right size. Bed, table, dressers. Now, these are slidable, openable and awesome breeze. But you cannot have windows this large, not just in the children's room. Also in our rooms, we cannot have windows like this without this for simple safety reasons. I like this room too. Wow, this is like the best wood finish tile I have seen. Now imagine, still plus 14 floors. And then there are more floors on which the terraces are built. Let's go to the terrace now. The view from a hilltop is amazing, isn't it? Well, that's what I feel like right now because I'm standing on 14 floors above a stilt, and above those 14 floors I've climbed up a couple of more floors, so I actually don't know which floor I'm on. But whichever story I'm on, the view here is fantastic. There's a panoramic view of Chennai on all 4 sides of this building. Shall we zoom in and check them out? My little binocs. Well, now the shell is done. There is a model apartment that has been furnished, which we're going to take a look at. Going down this corridor, I'm loving the bank of elevators here. They look pretty nice. And yes, for now this gives me a great idea of what can be where inside. Well, bang in the middle of 1, 2, 3 and 4 apartments is this little piece of Eden. Here it is, A102 with a lovely door. And a doorbell right here. No space for shoes though, but it's very prettily done. I like the mirror arrangement. Apartment has been done to an individual's taste and how they have perceived it. These heavy drapes keep out the sound of that traffic completely. The single glazed windows themselves don't give us any sound of traffic except for a little bit. These drapes cut it out completely. The dining nook is cute. Set up for a family of 4. Maybe 5 people can sit in, drag in an extra chair. And the kitchen's done up very cutely. Marble. Oh, this is matte finish marble tops. Nice. This works well. And the drain here. They have aligned it like this. If it were me, I would have aligned it this away, so I probably get a little more space here. Well, doesn't look like there's going to be enough space for a refrigerator. Even a single door refrigerator. They have this sink with the drain board and everything here, but no space for the washing machine because this door kind of just goes almost right into the wall. I like how the guest room has been done up. It's very inviting and it gives you a very clear idea of how the space can be used. I opted for a library study guest room. They've opted for a guest bedroom and it's sweet. And it's finished quite well too. The bathroom. I had to take this detour. It's the same. There's no space for a bathtub. See? Overall, it's a very nicely done bathroom. They have Duravit fittings in this particular one and they're nice. The sink is very nice. This is very, very cute. All of it is very well thought out. Nice and padded so children can jump and play and not get hurt. All the cushioning. The nice little study area. Cute. If there are very young children, this may not be the optimal height for the basin. You might want it lower. Whereas the commode has been fitted at a very optimal height for children. Pretty, glittery, flowery, and that's what they've done with it. They have covered it. They have covered it with the curtain, but I like their thought process. They do not watch television at all, which means they're going to be watching YouTube all the time. There is no entertainment system here either. I expected one here. This is brilliantly thought out. There is a hidden space for the air conditioning. Okay, that's clever. I don't know why it's done, but it's clever. The thing about Corniche is the fact that the builders can recommend interior decorators for you. And at the same time, any changes that you want to make, remember, the time is now. Consult with the builder. Whatever is feasible, I'm sure they will accommodate. But that's the model apartment that we are seeing here at RWD Corniche. We've seen a whole bunch of things at Corniche. Isn't it time to see the amenities? A rooftop indoor futsal arena, a gym on the 12th floor with a brilliant sea view, a great party area, an e-library / reading room, yoga / prayer hall, a multi-purpose hall, indoor games facility, home theatre that seats 24, an aerobics room, a firefighting system, a 500-watt diesel generator backup for each apartment, and of course the common areas, including the elevators, a water treatment plant, a domestic sump and a fire sump, and of course the building is earthquake proofed, rainwater harvesting system, beautiful landscaping. Well, everything is right here at my doorstep in this location. Schools like Don Bosco, Dufton Colliery, Sacred Heart Church Park, colleges like Ethiraj, WCC, the Government Fine Arts College, hospitals, Apollo Hospital, Shankar Nethralaya, the Government Children's Hospital, the Madras Cricket Club, Presidency Club, and my all-time personal favorite, the Chennai Rifle Club. If you look at entertainment from Satyam Cinemas to Express Avenue to Ampa Skywalk, close by, every kind of shopping and entertainment requirement fulfilled, hardly a couple of steps away or just a hop away. And that brings us to the conclusion of my first ever review for Home Reviews. I love doing this review. I hope you liked what I did too. But in all, I should say, I like Corniche. There are a lot of positives in this, but there are some areas that have to be addressed. 100% power backup is essential for every apartment. There can be no compromise in that. This has to be changed. 500 watts just will not cut it. Micro finishes have to be looked at, as in tile joints or in alignments of switchboards and drain outlets. I will never understand why they do not have a swimming pool. There are no developments today with such luxury that do not have a swimming pool, but for whatever reason they've omitted one. I will find my own solutions for that. I will go to the club or a hotel and I will swim if I want to swim. When you look at the other aspects of this development, the location, central, brilliant. Apartments, no shared walls except one. There is so much air, there is so much light. I do like Corniche as a property that I would like to live in. Well, if you feel the same, you know what you have to do. Contact them, come in, check the place out and buy in. If you enjoyed this review by me, like it first. And if you have found this useful, which I'm sure you have, Home Reviews does so many more neutral, unbiased, real reviews of so many properties. So subscribe to Home Reviews YouTube channel. be alerted and updated on what is happening in the real estate market. And if you want more info on these homes, or if you want home reviews to review any other home, then do talk to them in the comment section. They'll be more than happy to do it.